So why do fitness studios need to be focusing on SEO as part of their holistic marketing strategy? That is what we're going to talk about in today's episode. So I've been talking a lot this month about SEO. That's the theme of the month. We're going to do a webinar at the end of the month to really pull this all together. But I really wanted to reiterate why. Because SEO can feel really overwhelming. It's a long-term game. It could take 3 to 6 months to get going to see any results just because of how the algorithms work, and you're battling Google and it's slow and it's a bit complicated. It could be a bit overwhelming for business owners to comprehend because there's so much going on. Not that it's hard, it's just there's so much going on. So I wanted to show why. Really quick video, dive into the stats about why this is important. Okay, number one, once you get it right, here's a whole lot of free traffic to your website. Yeah, it's not free because you have to invest time and energy and probably money by hiring an agency or someone to do the SEO. So it's not free from that perspective, but it's not pay-per-click. It's organic. So once it gets going and once you hit that spot and you get above your competitors and you get the ball rolling, it works really, really well. It is the long-term game. So it's not something you do for now. It's something you do for 6 months from now, 12 months from now, 5 years from now. You have to start SEO at some point. It's a matter of when, not if. Backlinko came out, it might have been around for 10 years, probably longer, but great resource. They analyze a ton of data and present it so that we can actually understand what's going on. And one of the reasons I want to, bring up what we're looking at now is to show how many clicks stick on the first page and why I stress the importance of being on the first page and at the top of the rankings. So the data is the first result of Google, not paid, organic, gets 31.7% of all clicks. That's huge. Now, if there is what we call the local 3-pack, local 4-pack, map listings, whatever you want to call it, that first map listing, that first item in the 3-pack is position number 1, not below it. And that's something to really get into your head. If the 3-pack is present, which it is for local businesses, it's the 3-pack that's getting the clicks. The first 5 positions get 77% of the clicks. So that'll be your 3-pack. Sometimes there's an ad now in the 3-pack, but the 3-pack and then the first 2 organic listings right below it. They get 77% of the clicks, and then you can see how it drops off. And no one goes to page 2. If you're on page 2, you forget about it. So that's really, really important. Again, no one visits page 2. Here's a really good breakdown of the click-through rate for the first 5 positions. Again, that's where 77% comes in. I added all these up for the first 5 positions, and then after that it just dwindles. You will see a spike at position 5 because usually that's when you get out of the 3-pack and into what we'll call organic. But again, the first 3 spots are really, really important. Here's a great stat. Moving up 1 position can increase your click-through rate by 38%. So let's say for easy math, there are 1,000 searches a month for your keyword, gyms near me, just to make it really, really simple. By moving up 1%, so not everybody will get the majority of the clicks, but let's just say for all intents and purposes, those 1,000 clicks or 100 clicks are on that first page and they click somewhere on that first page. If you can get an extra 30%, that's huge, right? That can be a huge, and those are usually intent-based keywords, people looking for a solution to their problem. That can get lots of really great traffic, quality traffic going to your website just by increasing by one position. Something that either you or your SEO partner should be doing is, in order to improve click-through rate, is optimizing title tags and meta descriptions. That is, let's go back. This is your title tag, the dark blue. and then you have the link, and then whatever is in this gray is called your meta description, and you can manipulate that using something like Yoast SEO. And really good when you're writing those is title tags with questions get more clicks. So there's a lot of strategy that goes into writing title tags and meta descriptions in order to improve click-through rate, in order to improve, like the end KPI when it comes to doing SEO is your traffic improving to your website? And then the secondary is, are they converting? But the first one is the traffic. Are you getting more traffic? Rankings can mean nothing if you're not actually getting more traffic to your website. They're related, but when we talk to clients, we're like, are you getting more traffic? Yes. Okay, then this is working. So getting more traffic to your website is the key. You can do that by improving your click-through rate, by adding questions to your title tags. Avoid the use of power words because they found that they can negatively impact click-through rate. We're done with it as a consumer. We can smell the 1,000 yards away when someone's trying to over promote themselves. So stay away from those. So overall, that is why you need to be doing SEO. It is a long-term game. If you want to do paid for the rest of life, go right ahead. But why line the pockets of Google and Facebook? Line your own pockets. Use Google and Facebook to get you started. Use Google and Facebook to, stay at the top of the page, because ultimately that's not Facebook, obviously. Google to stay at the top of the page because that's just the name of the game. But don't neglect your SEO. You got to start at some point. Hopefully you found that interesting. Leave your comments down below. If you did, questions down below. And make sure to give us a like, follow, and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. And we will see you in the next video.